Now quickly, before I get attacked and flamed, you are so emotional to the point that you are on the brink of suicide, what I say in this video does not directly apply to you. And you do need to get actual help in this instance. If it's that bad, everyone here who's watching alongside with me is begging you to get that professional help that you need. But for the general public who are feeling depressed, anxious, upset, or just angry, can you really tell me what the point is of showing emotion? I mean, what is your ROI out of it? You aren't 3 anymore. So showing emotion, whining, complaining, it's not going to do anything for you, is it? Anytime you're about to show emotion, or when you have already shown emotion, just ask yourself, does this actually make me feel better? Because we are showing emotion because of something that we do not want happening to us. Something in work didn't go well. We did poorly on a test. We got broken up with. Whatever. These are situations that you can control. Whatever went wrong at work, take the mistake, fix it. If you got a bad grade on a test, use it as a humbling experience and as a wake-up call just to study properly for the next one. If you got broken up with, while she's getting trained down like any girl that isn't from Florida and Miami for this spring break, you're lifting, you're learning about making money, you're just getting onto self-improvement in general. So do you want to show emotion for these bad situations that you are facing, or do you want to react accordingly and get those positive outcomes? Taking action to fix your problems will always work better than showing emotion just because of what you are facing. We don't have time to show emotion because of a problem that we don't like going through. That's valuable time in your day just being let down the drain. Now, we mentioned things that are in our control. What about the things that aren't? Same thing applies here, but instead of trying to do something, which you can't, you simply have to move on and adopt the it is what it is mindset. This is hard to do, and you won't be able to think this way right off the bat, but you need to remember that you have to get good at controlling your emotions to these things that are out of your control, because if you don't, you're just wasting valuable time and energy, and you cannot afford that. You do not understand the true meaning of your time and energy. You are out here dwelling about something that is out of your control and not getting on with life because of it, while your competition is keeping their time and energy for their craft, their mission, despite what's going on in their lives. We have to understand that circumstances do not care about our feelings. It does not care if you are sad, angry, whatever. You either have the choice to act in some instances or move on and adopt the it is what it is mentality in other instances if you want the best case scenario for you. You may have heard this quote already, but crying in front of people is like bleeding in front of a shark. It's never going to end well. You're just setting yourself up for failure. You cannot, especially if you are a man, show one of the many weaknesses that you have by showing emotion. You are a leader. You have people who are relying on you for your protection. So you cannot afford to show weakness to those who are relying on you, because then you are making those who rely on you lose the most comforting thing that they need, hope. So understand that showing emotion does not do anything beneficial for you. It only does harm. It wastes time, it shows weakness, it stops you from taking the right course of action. The skill of not showing any emotion needs to be trained. I should have mentioned this earlier already, but of course I am not perfect at this. I'm really young, only 17. Of course I would be accidentally showing emotion from time to time, but it is getting better, and it is a growing asset that I have here. I used to be a very emotional kid growing up, but as I learned about stoicism, I've finally gotten good at getting cooled down in these instances, more times than not. And I would not change anything about this, even if I have to go through the pain of dealing with problems by myself. Alright, if this video helped you, please make sure to subscribe, also share with friends so we can spread this helpful community. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.